Alright guys, finally Tinubu is now begging after discovering that Nigerian youths have insisted on doing the protest. Tinubu, who has tried all he could do to make sure that he stopped the planned protest of 1st August 2024 to 10th August. In fact, the APC even have to come up with a counter protest where they are also saying that they are going to do a movement for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu from 1st of August to 10th of August. In their official handle, the APC dropped these flyers. Support government efforts to build Nigeria 2023 to 2027. Date 10th, 1st to 10th August, 10 days of massive support. Nationwide movement to protect Nigeria. We are patriots. Tinubu government is on track to build a better Nigeria. These are what we are seeing on the S handle of the APC. But now it seems that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has tried all he could do to stop these protests, and it is not yielding any results. In fact, one wrote on X handle that the amount which it has taken the federal government to make sure that they stop this protest, that it is enough to use to build something tangible in Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has seen that what he has planned in order to stop this protest is not yielding results and has changed another plan. Now, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is pleading with Nigerians to please give him time, that he knows that Nigerians are suffering, that he knows that Nigerians are angry with him, but they should please give him time. First, he started with his ministers. Plan nationwide protests. It's a family matter. Give us time. FG begs Nigerians. All right, look at another one. This one is coming from the Minister of FCT, Yesum Ezonwoye Wike. Watch what Wike said about the protests. As reported by Premium Times, let's tell ourselves the simple truth. If we are playing politics, let's say we are playing politics. If we want to be sincere to ourselves, let's be sincere to ourselves and help our country. It is not possible. The protest is a political protest. This one is coming from Iyesun Wike. This is to tell you how afraid these men are after seeing what is happening in Kenya and Uganda. Guys, watch again, where the IGP, Inspector General of Police, is also speaking on the same issue on protest. Watch.
It is important I address an issue of urgent national importance, which appears to have gained some momentum, particularly on the social media in the past few weeks. Some groups of people, self-appointed crusaders and influencers, have been strategizing and mobilizing potential protesters to unleash terror in the land under the guise of replicating the recent Kenya protest, debacle. While the force acknowledges the right to peaceful protest as enshrined in our constitution, we must ensure that these protests do not snowball into violence or disorder. As a nation, we have had more than our fair share of violent protests, which with rather dastardly consequences. The last NSAS protest led to wanton destruction of public assets, including police stations, courts, transport infrastructure, and loss of several lives. Tales of sorrow, tears, and blood followed what was supposedly intended to be a well-intentioned exercise. Rather than to lead to any positive outcome, NSAS merely aggravated crime rates and insecurity in several parts of the country. Indeed, we are yet to fully recover from the huge economic losses and deep-seated psychological and emotional trauma inflicted upon our people by this protest.
Guys, if not for bigotry, Nigerian politicians will never play with Nigerians. If we stand firm, if we come together, they will never play with us. But bigotry is what is really killing this nation And that is what politicians are using to fight Nigerians.
A few weeks ago, I did a monologue about time and how our leaders need to value our time a lot better and realize that Nigerian citizens truly don't have all the time in the world to wait for those who have been elected to fix our country. I said it that leaders must understand the delicate value of time and how every passing day or year or administration that goes by without an improvement in our realities as Nigerians in Nigeria represents a complete waste of our time. And I tried reminding Nigerians that we are all getting older, and the opportunities to ever experience a Nigeria that works is stolen from us every year that an inefficient government stays in office. It's a reminder to everyone that one of the most important things that we all lose and we will never get back with each failing government is our time. Look at yourself today and think of how old you would be in 2027 or 2031 and ask yourself if you're willing to wait that long to see a working Nigeria. Now, this morning's monologue isn't about our leaders alone. It is to every one of us, young and old, Hausa, Yoruba, Efik, Fulani, Bini, Ibibio, Igbo, fathers and mothers, Christians, Muslims, traditionalists, entrepreneurs, and those working 9 to 5. I wish we loved our country more. I wish we loved our country enough to actually fight for it. I wish we loved Nigeria enough to demand some level of excellence from our leaders. I wish we loved Nigeria enough to ensure that nobody takes office and wastes 4 years of our lives doing nothing but enriching themselves. I wish we valued our country more than the way we value our jobs and our tribes. And we valued Nigeria more than those little delusions of comfort that we use in consoling ourselves and hide within that bubble of comfort and never actually demand better from our leaders because, we're comfortable. I wish we valued the time that we give to these leaders. So again, we can truly demand that they stop wasting our precious time as we all get older in a nation that still isn't working. I wish we all loved Nigeria enough again to actually fight for it and tell those who are trying to divide us to stay clear because we have a country to fight for. And when I say fight, I don't necessarily mean physically or violently, but yes, fight for our country. I wish we loved Nigeria more than we loved money. So when it's time to demand for a better country, we aren't distracted by bribes to stay silent or, by some business deal that we value more than our dying nation. Again, I wish we loved Nigeria more than we love our small delusions of comfort, so that as a people, we can truly put our feet down and demand a better nation instead of hiding within our air-conditioned homes and offices with our clean suits, not willing to be burdened with the stress of speaking truth to power and demanding better from government. I wish we loved Nigeria more than we loved that Egbon who has promised 100,000 naira if we simply fall in line and tell those who want a better country to shut up. I wish we loved our country enough to know that the crumbs that we get from politics and politicians, it may come every now and then and pay bills for the family. But while you take those crumbs to be a mouthpiece for these politicians, your country is dying. And I wish you loved it enough to not watch it die for crumbs. I wish we truly loved our nation more than we loved bigotry, so that we can realize that the man from the other tribe isn't your problem. And if your own tribesman is failing in office, you should boldly tell him to step aside. This morning, I wish we loved Nigeria enough to really say enough is enough.